My beautiful wife, Jamila, come to wish us luck. Yeah, so we're here, we're having the show, and we're gonna sign off, everybody.
We are 27 years away from the planet blowing us away. If you really don't want to stay, then go float off in the Milky Way. That's the revolution man. When it's trying to really understand. And the truth of our mission is the meal of the division. Join up as a revolution band. Join up as a revolution band. Join up as a revolution band. Come join up as a revolution band. Well, the status quo just can't stay. It's gotta go, get the hell away. Well, I tried to get me some peace today, but the future seems so far away. As a revolution man, we must try to really understand. And the truth of our mission is the meal of the division. Join up as a revolution man. Join up as a revolution man. Join up as a revolution man. Join up as a revolution man.
We're live from the Alberta Arts District. You're watching the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. I'm your host, Jeff Dodge. With me, Rich Reese on the skins and Steven Sabila on the bass. Tonight's episode is about Ozzy and Harriet and what might have happened if they existed now. Say Ozzy. No, actually, that's not what we're going to do. What we're going to do is a little something special tonight. We thought...
Tobacco.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man.
No, you're totally fine. I quit a while ago, but I always enjoy it.
Yes. 400 days.
How many days are you?
Oh no, this was a few years ago. I went like 450 days, and then I could have a cigarette.
Oh.
I caught that on. But no, it's too powerful. Yeah, not bad. Gotta give it another try.
Hey guys, fancy meeting you all here. What's going on?
Oh, hey.
Long time.
Yeah, I thought so. So, like, I was thinking, I love Casey Kasem. I love his top 40, okay? Okay, dickheads. Okay. I am a jock, and you guys are nerds. You need to know this. This is 1985, and things roll this way, okay? You meatheads, okay? You get it? Okay? I'm the jock, you're the meatheads. You're gonna do what I say to do. And what I want is to bang a gong, man. I just want to bang a gong. Okay? This is chat. Weird science. Let's do it, dickheads.
Dirty and sweet, climb back, and I love 'em. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Some parts in I'm the hero. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, make it gone. Get it on! Get it on! Bang it down! Ooh, yeah! Dumb guns. I'm on the halo. You're dirty, sweet, you're my cow. We come bouncing. Dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. Get it on, make it go. Get it on, get it on, make it go. I get it on, get it on. We got Andy Bueermann in the house.
Oh, hey guys.
Mr. Steven Sabila on the bass. I'm your host, Jeff Dodge. If you're careful. My wife might get involved. And probably not, though. But we're here. We're doing what we call a pre-record. You see, I've become a whore. And I got a job for the first time on the last Monday. But I promise it's only this one last Monday, I promise. But we're gonna take it home. We're gonna rebroadcast this. But we're gonna be honest with you, folk. We're gonna do it live. Do it live, right? As the great Bill O'Reilly said. We're gonna do it live! 1, 2, 3, no, had I seen Boss Domino, my hero? You're dirty sweet, you're my girl. I got a gemstone, I'm the bucket gun and fellow. I want mommy voting for him. Bang it down. Get it on, oh, bang it down. Bang it down. Get it on. Get it on. Get it on. Bang it down. Get it on. What the? Oh, yeah. Well, I'll be right back with you, folks. We're going to take a little ad break. We'll be right back into the show with our special, intimate kind of, those MTV acoustic set kind of things back in 93 that ended by 96. 1, 2, 3, and... Bang your gong, folks.
Nice work.
The spirit is strong. Any spirit, any strong spirit. Spirit animalistic. No cage, not caged in. Claustrophic. Breathe free in your space. Strong man. On the ledge, off the ledge, twist and shout. The spirit is strong. Any spirit, any strong spirit. Spirit animalistic. Sauvage doir. Parfum pour des hommes.
Yeah, I can do this. And, I just gotta say, sometimes you feel like, well, anyway, here's the thing. Saffer Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee, it's always good. And always we should just start there, let's have some coffee and then, we can kind of wake up and come back to life and feel less depressed and, just maybe everything isn't so oppressive and dark and gloomy. Things happen in life and we just have to realize, we can be okay. We can make it. And, Saffer Brothers Downtown Blend Taste City Coffee's gonna be there. It's always good. It's always gonna be there. And sometimes that's what you need no matter what's going on.
going on? Hi, you're welcome to a special, intimate episode of the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. We are short on staff and personnel due to the pandemic ending, because accordingly the pandemic ended.
No one wants to work, man.
Well, not today, because today is actually the last Monday of September. So actually, it wasn't a week ago. The pandemic ended, according to Joe Biden, and that should be a great thing. But it's not over. It's not over because we're Portland, and we do what we do. We do as we please. It's a different world here, you know. It's what matters. I'm so happy to introduce our guest, Andy Bueermann. Is how I want to always say it. But you are of German descent, and you had an umlaut over the U, right?
Yes.
So I believe in the northern area, Hanover and that stuff would have pronounced it that way, but maybe I'm misremembering it. How did you always say it?
Well, I mean, honestly, my sister made it very famous with the last name of. Yeah, we're the Bueermanns. Like,
The Bueermann.
We're the Bueermanns. Yeah.
Well, it's very Americanized when you do that. I mean, I
it
could
is.
see like 30s to, or even especially during the speakeasy era.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would think that maybe where it might have come from, but
Speaking of the speakeasy era, yes.
yes.
Beer
cheers.
is now an amendment. We have a great nation that has carved beer and alcohol into its amendments. And I think that's important for any great nation to do.
Well, it's important that we get to know that that is a freedom that we have versus a reward that we get for slaving away. Because honestly, what's better than working very hard at your job to afford yourself a fine six-pack of Ninkasi's greatest?
We do have the best beer.
We really do have the best beer.
And maybe it messed up. Maybe that's why our state, our city seem to be in what many would call disarray. Many here that live here would call it perfect planning. And I don't know. Andy, you grew up out of town, though, didn't you? Or what is your story? How did we meet?
Well, so Jeff, you and I met.
Keep going. I'm gonna double check the audio.
Yeah, we met at Pioneer Square.
Is that the first one?
That was the first one, and it was really funny because I had worked with Joel previously, and he told me, "Hey, I know this guy Stu that can get you some sound work."
Sure.
And I was all like, "Oh, that sounds great." But then all of a sudden he's like, "Also, I know this. It's his son, Jeff. You might like him. Jeff likes to do video work."
He's a strange one.
I mean, it was strange enough. Now we ended up meeting up there because it was that Radio Disney show.
Oh, okay.
And it was a fun time, You watched me set up a couple of lights, a couple of my LEDs, and then we did the thing. We had the show. And yeah, I do believe that was our first time meeting.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Radio Disney. Did we do one of those gigs where, what's her face? I'm not gonna say her name. I don't remember it, to be honest. But she was a killer. She was like the Star Spangled Banner expert of the Disney kids in Vancouver. Do you remember that girl?
No, I do not remember
She was
that
great.
one.
I kind of watched her grow up, and now that we're talking, I'd like to give love out to our friend Brian Shaler. Him and his wife just married. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
It was yesterday, wasn't it? It's been a whirlwind of activity. I feel like I was on the honeymoon with them, but they, had security guards saying, "No, you're not. Go away." I don't remember all of it, but it was something to that effect. But so I feel, here's the thing we're doing. We don't quite have our usual itinerary. We're gonna kind of freewheel it with Andy sitting in on percussion and drums and Rich's station. He's got his old kick there. Of course, our good friend Steve is here. And we're kind of thinking, it's like, what did they call the MTV stuff when it was the like the acoustic? Didn't they have a name for that? When it was like intimate, right?
The Unplugged?
Unplugged. Think of this as Peasant Revolution Band Unplugged. It's kind of what it is. Although, as you can tell by the hum in the background, we're very plugged in. And we love live sound. We're going to pretend like we're unplugged and rely on this PA and our own instincts to improvise. Improvise perhaps nothing more but music and a couple check-ins. Jamila, our lovely catering department and a major contributor to the show, mostly through her catering and patience. She's been doing, I know from personal experience, she's been kind of doing an Elvis trip lately. I'm thinking maybe we can work that in when we get there. But my big plan tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to probably just jam on some rock songs, check in with each other, and keep moving as we look at these great songbooks my mother left me. And my mother, who also is going to be appearing in Tales of Old Portland, I think tomorrow we're going to do a shoot, perhaps, which is going to be a week ago for you people, or 5 days ago. I hate these pre-records. I will always try and be live with you from now on, but let's take one quick commercial break now. Get the songbook out. Is there anything Andy or Steve want to contribute before we do this adventure? That's a resounding no. It's a resounding no. The rhythm section wants to roll. I want to roll. Let's see where it goes. We'll be back right after this brief commercial message. That Cameron Codd guy, he's amazing. Gotta get him on for an interview.
The spirit is strong. Any spirit, any strong spirit. Spirit animalistic. No cage, not cage. Claustrophobic. Breathe free in your space. Strong man. On the ledge, off the ledge, twist and shift. The spirit is strong. Any spirit, any strong spirit. Spirit animalistic. Sauvage doir. Parfum pour des hommes.
Yeah, I can do this. And, I just gotta say, sometimes you feel like, well, anyway, here's the thing. Schaffer Brothers, downtown blend, taste City Coffee. It's always good. And always we should just start there, Let's have some coffee and then, we can kind of wake up and come back to life and feel less depressed and, just maybe everything isn't so oppressive and dark and gloomy. Things happen in life, and we just have to realize, we can be okay. We can make it, and Saffer Brothers Downtown Blend Taste City Coffee's gonna be there. It's always good. It's always gonna be there, and sometimes that's what you need, no matter what's going on.
Oh my God, do I cry? I cry every single night.
Well, the status quo just can't stay. It's
Man, my
The spirit is strong. Any spirit, any strong spirit. Spirit animalistic. No cage, not cage. Claustrophic. Breathe free in your space. Strong man. On the ledge, off the ledge, twist and shake. The spirit is strong. Any spirit, any strong spirit. Spirit animalistic. Sauvage douar. Parfum pour des hommes.
Yeah, I can do this. And, I just gotta say, sometimes you feel like, well, anyway, here's the thing.
Oh, did I just lose my fucking thing down the thing?
Oh man.
That's a shame. I'll just have to dig up his whole deck.
Yes. Gotta drop my cigarette right here. Poured my beer out of the top.
Hey, everybody, we're back. It's so good of you to join us. We got some ideas of what we want to do. It was in key of A then, is what you guys were saying.
ABDA.
Andy, why don't you give us a little brief intro of your musical career? And before we close out, I definitely want to mention our how I remember first introing with you. A certain album known as Sunset Story, but we can get into that in a moment. Do you want to talk about this Four Non Blondes? I remember that name. How Alanis Morissette's involved with it? I mean, that's her voice I recognize.
Yeah, well, it's a '90s supergroup kind of thing.
Okay.
And I feel like, I might totally be wrong, but I feel like Kate Bush was also involved with it.
Really?
There was a few people in Four Non Blondes because it was Four Non Blondes, and they.
Oh, so they were like they were brunettes.
Yes, they are
Or was
absolutely.
there a ginger?
Brownheads.
Brownheads and
Brownheads.
redheads.
And a redhead.
And redheads. And
I've always gone with one redhead. It always works out for me.
nah.
Except for when I have two, it doesn't work out so well. But it's definitely interesting. We've done some rock and roll.
Yeah, we have.
I love all the heads, is my point. And I will say you seem to be a black hair kind of guy.
I mean,
Have you ever heard that, or do you ever get taken as a brown hair?
Well,
Because I am as brown hair as they get.
you are definitely brown hair. I do feel like my hair is a black hair.
Yes.
It's always so dark, and then but on my driver's license it says brown.
They don't have a qualification for black, or
Well, I
Not
guess
for
they
black
don't
hair?
because for my entire life I've always identified as a brown hair, and I just feel like, that's a little. But I mean, it's non-blonde, so that's where I feel like I'm allowed to sing.
so
alongside.
non-blonde is there's a lot of people that can subscribe to that. That covers a diversity of people, hair color.
It absolutely does. Like to be non-blonde. It's a pretty cool thing, especially when you're singing about what's up.
Well, and if speaking of what's up, why don't you and Steve start me out with a little non-blonde number, and let's see where it goes in key of A, right?
Yeah, key of A.
Alright,
So if you
alright.
start off with that A, it's like. 25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for an expectation. And I realized quickly when I knew that I should that this world was made up of this brotherhood of man. Oh, whatever that means. So I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it out of what's in my head. And when I'm feeling a little peculiar. I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and I strip to the top of my lungs. What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah. I said, hey, oh, what's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah. I said, hey, what's going on? And I try, oh my God, do I try? I try every single night in this institution, and I pray. Oh my God, do I pray? I pray every single day for a revolution. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to city. What's going
Oh, Andy Bueermann on the scene. Steven Sevilla on bass. I'm your host, Jeff Dodge. Jamila Hart is in attendance and off camera. And there will be evidence of this somewhere, someday. And I'm sitting here with the songbook. I'm kind of thinking, like, screw all the advertisements. You know, I like Cameron Codd's first broadcast was amazing. First of all, it's amazing to see him come back from a coma of 29 years. It's like he went down in the Cold War. Like right when the Cold War ended, he was in a coma. You know, and like this stuff always happens when you bring up like how he got in the coma, where there's like these alarms, everyone gets freaked out because it's like it's very bad when you talk about when Cameron Codd went into a coma. Like all he talks about is like it was very intimate, and he doesn't say anything else, and it's very strange. But for 29 years, you know, he went from like Putin is ruling East Berlin to now, you know, and it's tough for him. And I'm really proud of Trench Digger to bring him in to the fold. With so much PTSD he's probably suffering, and like, you know, the creative courage that Trench Digger has to document that PTSD live on the air is tremendous courage. And I encourage everybody to document everybody's own personal self-destruction, or if it's a company or an organization, let's document it. Like it's, you know, it's fun, right? It's like, yeah, we're all. So anyway, so I got this songbook. Where should we go? We have. It's early rock, 60s rock, 70s rock, 80s rock, and that's it. It ends at the 80s. Andy wasn't even born for any of these songs.
No, I wasn't. I was born in 92.
1992. Is there a song from 92 you like? Like,
April 26, 1992. There was a riot on the street. Tell me where were you? And I'm just kidding. I mean, that's the one song that comes to my mind when I hear 1992.
It's like, was a time when I felt so low and this sounded you and I have what it takes to make it. And the time is so down in my sweet child quick station ID check in where everyone's at. That was a journey. That was fun. I'm having fun. I think it's sounding good. I don't know where you know. All right, we'll take a pause. Thank you for joining us tonight. This might be it. It might not. It really depends on when I start talking about the mayor. Usually is when the end comes about. So we'll see.
Charlie
I haven't
Hales.
gone there. Charlie Hales is a great man. Ted Wheeler is a man. And I will be back right after this message.
The spirit is strong. Any spirit, any strong spirit. Spirit animalistic. No cage, not cage. Claustrophobic. Breathe free in your space. Strong man. On the ledge, off the ledge, twist and shout. The spirit is strong. Any spirit, any strong spirit. Spirit animalistic. Sauvage douar. Parfum pour des hommes.
Yeah, I can do this. And, I just gotta say, sometimes you feel like, well, anyway, here's the thing. Saffer Brothers, downtown blend, Taste City Coffee. It's always good. And always we should just start there, Let's have some coffee and then, we can kind of wake up and come back to life and feel less depressed and, just maybe everything isn't so oppressive and dark and gloomy. Things happen in life and we just have to realize, we can be okay. We can make it and, Saffer Brothers Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee's gonna be there. It's always good. It's always gonna be there. And sometimes that's what you need, no matter what's going on.
Welcome to capitalism. You can't understand capitalism till you drink from its teeth. You've been grown up to not understand capitalism. Let me teach you something. Let me teach you something good. You think you can drink from communism and survive? Look at this pig. This is communism. He is a communist swine. Yeah, I am swine, and my name is Putin. Adversaries in Berlin. Yeah, someday, my friends, my Freundin, we shall have love and peace and capitalism. Yeah, don't you want to buy lots of different cereals and things of that nature? We're gonna bring it to you any day. Pay attention. Now, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep, swine. You're not wanted. I have feelings things turn out differently. You capitalist. You're watching the Cameron Cod Show on Voice of America, coming to you live from East Berlin.
Well, the status quo just can't stay.
Man, my beautiful wife, Jamila.
Thought that love was such a tender thing. You know, I might change course. I want to do some Elvis. It's great to have you folk back. We've had a random special night. Intimate yet public. Crazy yet not. Casual yet wild. This is what Trench Digger Productions tries to bring to you every month, day, and hour of the year. We are closing in on our pledge drive. And Andy, how much money do you need to get that new Timbali set that you're looking at?
You know, honestly, I think it's going to be at least 5 Taco Bell tacos.
Right, so
Yes.
which you can, there are collections on I-84 and I-205. There are collection stations set up throughout the Portland metro region, particularly on the borders of Multnomah County, because no other counties will tolerate our operation. We are a corporate entity, LLC. So here we go. Let's get me plugged in. Let's talk about. Let's wander about. There we go. There goes that awful buzz. You know, look. This has been so fun, you guys. I just have to say, Mayor Ted Wheeler, you're welcome to debate your presence on this earth on my show. Your presence on this earth depends upon my show, is what I'm noticing. And you may not know it yet, and I don't know it yet, and no one knows it yet. But somehow there's this symbiosis forming. Mayor Ted Wheeler, let me tell ya. Oh, my lovely wife Jamila off camera is saying something to me. What's that, honey? Say good night, Jeff. Born in love, come here, son, this life. Born this way, down and Minutes of Fire, no. Close to You, no. Don't Know Much, no. What is the song that will end it all? Give me a beat, boys. Give me a beat. What have we done before? What have we... Oh, here we go. Day after day, alone on the hill, man with a foolish grin is looking perfectly still, but nobody wants to know him. They can tell he's just a fool, but the fool on the hill sees the world going by, and see the world going on. Well on his way, head on a cloud, man of 1,000 worlds is coming perfectly down. They don't know him, they can tell he's just a fool. They don't know him, but the fool on the hill sees the world and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. They don't like him, they can tell he's just a fool. And they don't like him, but the fool on the hill sees the world spinning round, and the eyes in his head see the world going down. Thank you for this very special, intimate Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour Unplugged with Andy, Bueermann on the scene, Steven Sabila supplying his usual beautiful master of the bass, my off-camera wife that gives me all inspiration of the day and night. Thank you so much. We love doing it live, and I gotta be a whore and work next Monday, so we're just gonna rebroadcast it on your ass. So I'm sorry. That's the way it goes. We all gotta do what we gotta do. But you know, I might be on there on the chat line better. Thank you so much, Andy. Great job for filling in. Rich, Curtis, all of the fellows. I'm sorry that the schedule threw everything off, but you know, Trench Digger is getting very weird with the unplugged sessions. They're like not telling all the bands. I think they're trying to break the bands up. It's like a weird passive aggressive. I hate it. I haven't seen this since 1992, and it's really aggressive.
Quiet.
But yet passive. It's quiet. I'm gonna be aggressive, but I'm gonna be quiet. Quiet quit. Quiet quit.
Quiet quitting.
Quit. Quickly quit.
Like your mayor.
But quietly, quickly quit. So yeah, I like your mayor. Good night, Jeff. Bye. Ah!
Do you know Bad Fish by Sublime?
No.